Hello YouTube land, this is Stormium and this is a review of a tablet which is most certainly not an iPad, hence the square button. This is known as the M013S tablet, something which you would never be able to tell by the box, because the box is absolutely plain white with a cheeky iPad rip-off logo on. Let's set that to the side. This is the tablet in protective filming that doesn't quite stretch all the way. So if you order one of these, you'll very likely get one edge scratched. In the box there is one of them, which is a USB cable, mini USB, quite standard. That's what we want. There's a charger as well. I got a nice UK adapter with mine. I don't think the factory does that, that's what my nice seller got me. And of course the dreaded Chinese manual, by Chinese I mean English language, that is might as well be Chinese for all the good it does. If I can focus, let's see if we can get any gems from this. Oh, it seems actually in good English. I haven't actually read this before. Oh, that's really disappointing because I always love reading the poor translation. Let's take another page. Camera, long press the back button to pop up the menu list, including switch to video, blah blah blah. That's actually all very English. That has absolutely ruined my day. Oh well, let's have a look at the tablet itself. I'll get it out of the packaging. Again, only using one hand because I'm too tight to buy a tripod. Oh dear. It's never a good sign, is it, when the edge of your tablet clicks. Oh dear, okay. Let's ignore that. See the McLaren poster on the wall. Yes, this is very shiny. Let's have a look at the hardware. We have a wireless switch on the left, which is always nice. Speaker, which you can see because there's a dark bit in the middle, remember that. Home button, menu button, volume down, volume up. Power button. Speaker, which you can also see a dark bit. Okay, that didn't go as well as expected. Basically my point was, one of the speakers isn't actually a speaker, it's just a metal grill, which makes the thing very, very quiet. On the corner here, there's a stylus which pops out like that, and is very bendy. Shit, I've just snapped it. Oh dear, this does not come with the stylus because I've just broken it. Luckily, wow, that's also ruined my day. I did have another stylus around, but I haven't. I can't find it. So I'm going to use a pen for this review. Oh dear. Oh dear. Anyway, blank side. Reset button, absolutely standard. Like I said, there was a charger with this, but I've already taken it out to charge it. So it should switch on. 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 2 seconds. And we're back. I can now confirm 2 things. One, I'm not having a very good experience with this tablet already. And 2, the reset button definitely works. Incidentally, this cost me the grand total of about £90. I'm honestly thinking this is not £90 well spent at all. You can get, I think, an Arcos tablet that's only 7-inch, but it's a capacitive screen and all that from Carphone Warehouse at the moment for £100, which I would vastly recommend over this piece of tut. Which is a shame because it was supposed to be a impartial review, but between being able to snap a stylus by doing that and it's breaking on me within 10 seconds, it's not doing very well. Another problem, of course, this is just not happening today, is the brightness is absolute 0 and I have no idea why. Let's see if they've got a power widget. Again, absolutely not making, in fact it hasn't got a power widget. Brilliant. Not making very good video at all, but hey ho. There we are. There is your tablet. I'm going to say the screen isn't great. I have a Samsung Galaxy S. And pack up. Pack up. No. It will be reviewed on the table. I'm going to go into the settings, which are, I'm going to get a tripod one day, it makes it so much easier. Settings under S, settings, display, brightness. Oh, brightness is all the way up. Okay. This video is not going to go well, but I've been putting it up for ages. I've already started now. Oh, it looks much better through the camera than it does in real life. That's unusual. Ah, jump cut. Okay, I've devised an amazing way of keeping the tablet upright. Wow. My life is complete. Okay, let's go through a proper review of this tablet. This is the Eken, sometimes called Eken, I don't know, I think Eken's a company. But the general model of this is M013S. The reason I deliberate over that is because the Chinese people tend to put out a design and then different factories will try and bid for the design and show their own label on it, but basically they're all the same model, which is weird. So here we are. Let's start with the browser. Something really odd about this tablet is that all the default apps seem to be completely different to the ones Google give you if you get a default Android phone. So this looks like a mini version of Chrome. I didn't even know you could get that for Android, but hey, let's do some browsing. What shall we look for? We've got Hello and eBay in there, so let's search for Hello. See, for a device that really didn't want to turn on, it's now performing reasonably well. Let's browse to Hello magazine, see if that continues. It's thinking. It's thinking. Wow, that's actually very, very good. Scroll around. It's of course not iPad speed because it costs about a fifth of what the iPad does, but if you look around there, you can actually use that really well. They seem to have installed a bodge version of Flash. This does run Froyo, so I'm not exactly sure why, but as you can see, there's some Flash video over there. It seems to be working. Multi-touch, I hear you say. Yes, I answer. Let me be clear on this as well. This is a resistive screen. Resistive screens do not do multi-touch well. In fact, for some time people thought you couldn't do multi-touch on resistive screens at all because it was so wonky, people just didn't implement it. But you can. Okay, let's go back there. That's your web browser. It does browsing. Let's look at this apps in order very quickly. Oh dear, my system isn't doing very well. And the screen's also very shiny. Let's get out of shot. Oh, what do I care? Add 3G networks, 3G dongle support list. I'm going to guess that you can plug a 3D thing in there because there is no SIM card slot. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my setup all the time. It will be more professional one day. ADSL settings, I'm going to guess that's for the Ethernet port on the side. Angry Birds will come back to that. App Market. Notice how it's not the default Android logo for the App Market. Do you know why? Because it isn't the App Market. Well, it is an App Market. It's not the one we'll think of though. It's one of those cheap Chinese ones that I'm not going to sign up for. That's the real one. I haven't got a Google account signed up to this, so I can't really check it, but I'm going to assume you can download things. Angry Birds works fine, so you know. Next, calculator. Can it calculate things correctly? Let's have a look. What should it work out? 2 times 9. If it's not 22, I'll be sad. It's not 22. I'm going back to school. That was a deliberate joke, by the way. I'm not that stupid. Calendar! Is this the default Android one? I think it is. Probably would have helped if I'd have ever seen the default Android one before I asked that question. But it looks calendary. Fine. Camera, there is one. It's up there. It's a 1.3 megapixel. It's not very good, and it takes pictures generally. Next, clock. Clock is that desktop clock app which doesn't really do much apart from if you've got a little dot for your device. Focus isn't very good, is it? Ooh, focus. Focus. There we are. If you've got a dot for your device, it looks sort of yeah, alarm clocky. There's a brightness button up there, which dims it for nighttime sleeping. But that's sort of default Android stuff. Next, contacts. Oh dear. Right, contacts. Focus. This is, I think, default Android. I'm not going to put any contacts in because I don't really care. Documents to go. I wonder if that actually works. Thank you for your interest. Thank you. Nope, I need to unlock key. Oh no, there's an X button down there. Accept. No, can't bother to sign up for that. Oh dear, this tablet needs to sign up for everything under the sun before you can use it. Email. Again, there is one. This is set up with some Chinese guy's email address. Probably shouldn't read those on the camera. This guy, you might want to sort yourself out. If you're the guy from the factory who's testing it, you should probably do a factory reset before you send it out. Silly man. Facebook app there, not signing to that for obvious reasons. File browser, that's the image I took with the picture earlier. It's of my ugly face doing a funny face, and I'm not going to show it to you. This is a lot of not showing you things. I'm not sure why anyone would ever want to watch this, but hey ho. General writing. No, genial writing. Sorry. What does that do? Can you draw on the screen? No, it's a looking at flower simulator. What does that do? I need to think of a new setup. Hold on. Okay, take 3. It's now propped up by a book by Jeremy Clarkson. Let's have a look. I got it to work as well. Nope, it's just a memo pad where you can't actually write anything. Right. Oh no, no. Can you draw things? You can draw things. Let's draw something mature. Heep. Boobies. Very droopy boobies. Let's take that away. Right, back to outro please. Facebook file browser. Go Fish Go. This will be interesting. This is hopefully a game, because if not it's the worst title for an app ever, for a productivity app. What do we do in Go Fish Go then? Title device. Oh god, this has not gone well already, has it? Title device to control your fish. Eat fish that's smaller than you. Avoid fish that bigger than you. You will grow bigger. After eat enough fish, click Blue Lake for available levels. Okay then. Okay. Blue Lake. It's a groovy music simulator. Nope, stop telling me what to do. Okay, considering, yeah, I'm not going to pick this up and tilt it, because that makes absolutely terrible YouTube. But it looks like the game's running fine, which is a good sign. And it does have an accelerometer, for the record. Home. 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 There we are. Pressing the menu button does not take you home. iReader. Oh, do we have text files? Something about Firefox. Nope. After all that, can't even read anything. Okay, can't read any books. Oh no, iReader. We've got some test books. No, we haven't. iReader's a book reader by the looks of it. A book reader that doesn't have any preloaded books. Next. Launcher is just basically this custom skin there that clearly isn't default Android is a launcher, and that is the thing you use to activate it. Market, MSN. Musical Light is, I thought it was going to be one of those piano things, but it says it needs an SD card, which I've actually put in, I think. Is it still in? Yeah. Let's see if it lets me now. It does. Ooh. Let's play some music. Wow, okay. This would probably be better with a real iPad or something with a screen that you don't have to jab like that to play, because I was trying to play the Worms theme tune and absolutely failed miserably. My music. I'm going to pre-warn you, this, oh dear. I was going to say I've put a SD card from my phone in, which has lots of things, so I've bought a pre-owned phone, so my SD card was loaded with music from the last guy's phone. But this seems to have preloaded stuff on it, and yeah. As long as you love me, why not? This is a perfect demonstration of how bad the speakers are. This, by the way, is on full volume. It will not go any louder. There are volume keys here as well. Media volume highest. Not going very well, I fear. Be switched off. Never come back. What's next on the list? My photo shows photos. My video! I wonder if it's preloaded any videos. Usually they preload trailers at the factory, but this is a music video by the looks of it. Good old piracy. From Top of the Pops in Germany. It's in French. I think RTL's a German channel. And it's on an iPad in the UK. Not an iPad, a tablet in the UK. Slip of the tongue, oh dear. Wishful thinking, maybe. But as you can see, video is absolutely fine. There are some video controls at the bottom there. This one's quite interesting, changes the aspect ratio. Stretch it, or original, or yeah, all them. And there's also a brightness button to try and make the screen less viewable. Which, considering it isn't viewable already, doesn't really help. Let's finish up with picture capture. That just takes a screenshot. My recorder records voice. Search does something. I don't know. I've not tried search. Let's see what search does. Takes you to Google. It's exactly like the Google search app, apart from... is it the same? Nope, apart from slightly different. Why the hell have they built another Google search app? I don't know. My head hurts. Task manager. Manages tasks. Considering it's got all that running, it's still running quite well. It does say Wonder Media at the top though. Oh dear. It is Wonder Media. It's not a good day unless you've read some Chinese mistranslations. So how do you end these apps? Let's press menu. Menu. That says refresh and about. Okay. Not exactly sure if you can end these apps. If you can, there's no end all button. Full stop. So unless you want to do that for all of your apps, I think you can jump on. Next. Oh dear, I pressed the wrong button. Brilliant. This is one of the least sensitive screens I've ever used, and I've actually tapped it by accident. Focus. Focus. Focus! Come on. Come on, camera. You know you want to. Nope, it really doesn't. It's actually given up life. And that's just zoomed. Ah! Okay. Wi-Fi settings. I don't know why I've clicked that, because that just takes you to the Wi-Fi part of the settings. Weather widget. Bluetooth. Does it have Bluetooth? I wonder. Is it going to complain about no Bluetooth module? Or is it something completely different? It just uses the Bluetooth logo as its logo. I think that might be the case. Oh, I actually got excited. And the YouTube app. Since this is sort of a homage to Ashens, because that's the style he does his reviews, let's type Ashens in, give you the opportunity to show you the keyboard, which does work. I think with these Chinese tablets, the way they make the screen is, when you first use it, it feels absolutely disgusting, like it's got a layer of flour on it. But afterwards, it starts to almost warm up, and it works quite nicely. Ashens Tech Dump, that wasn't a very good program. But let's prove it streams thing. Oh, again, you'll notice this isn't the YouTube app that normally comes on Android. This is completely different. Either way, again, perfectly playing video. So if that's what you want it for, you're in luck. Let's turn him down and do a synopsis of this tablet. Well, apart from being able to snap the stylus and it crashing within 30 minutes of having it on, it's actually not a terrible tablet as far as bad tablets go. I've used much worse. The screen is okay, it's not the most responsive, but like I say, it has actually warmed up quite a bit during the course of this video, which probably shows that you should give it a bit of time. Build quality is very average. Actually at the top there is a piece of black plastic that's not been moulded right, and of course the clickiness on the right hand side there, which there really shouldn't be, because that's not even a button, that's a piece of the furniture, if you like. But is it worth £90 is the answer. No, but I'm sure you can probably get it for cheaper. I didn't look around very well. If you can get it for around £60 or £70, then you might be alright if you only want this for watching videos and a bit of light browsing. Again, I wouldn't really trust this to play games. In fact, I was going to show you Angry Birds, wasn't I? Let's put Angry Birds on. But the thing about games is the machine does seem underpowered. Angry Birds isn't a particularly taxing game, and it does have a little bit of problem with it. Not a lot, it's still playable technically. It's just, yeah, I'll show you. First problem is, it's taking absolutely forever to load. Again, a little bit of a theme along this tablet. Not exactly sure of the specs of it, if I'm honest. But, yeah. Pretty sure there should be stuff here. Not sure whether there's a hacked version of Angry Birds that doesn't have stuff, but I was pretty sure it did. Again, you can see I've played some levels just to test it out, because I'm a thorough professional person. Multi-touch. 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 Get a tablet with a capacitive screen is my advice to the public, because this multi-touch was working okay, but it's now become extremely janky, and I would not like to play more than 2 levels of this, which sadly I already have. Let's drag that back, fire him and his friend, and there you go. Like I say, once you've it's a little bit slow responding there, but it's okay. Once you've zoomed in, you can play it fine. Till the cows come home. Instead, this has got a VM8650 processor, which runs at 800 MHz, which is a massive surprise to me, because 800 MHz is quite fast. I've got a Samsung Galaxy S phone, and that only runs at 1 GHz, and that is massively, massively faster than this thing. But hey ho, right. I've gone on for 20 minutes, it's far too long. If you stuck around with me, thank you very much. If not, then good on you, you've probably saved yourself a good 10 minutes of your life to go and do what you will. Usually masturbate. Thank you very much, and have a good day.